Okay, I'll be recording this call just for everyone's information. Okay. Hello everyone. Today we are here for the MRI scale-up evaluation. So just to give you a brief of what this whole project is about, this is LDAG grant provided from SSG through Sing Health, and we've been doing a couple of games for within the Sing Health cluster. So one of the games that we developed was for MRI Safety and Awareness for NNI. So the main criteria for these games was other they call companies or other institutes within Sing Health to adopt the game that we are developing for one institute. So in this case, we developed for NNI and it was adopted by SGH, and we also same game was adopted by KKH and SKH as well. So today we have the customized the NNI version of the game as per SGH requirement, and today we will be demonstrating that game, a part of that game. I have Lee with me, Lee Tat, I'm very sorry. So Lee Tat is the lead for this project. He is a scriptwriter, and he's basically coordinating everything in this project, especially in scale-up process. So as I said, okay, so we will be demonstrating the game to you. So the other requirement for this LDAG grant is after we complete the game, the customization part in this case, we need to evaluate using 10 trainees or trial users. So that is the process we are going to do today. So we'll be introducing how to download the software, how to download the game, and how to play. Because this is a 3D game, so if you are not familiar with any gameplay, then you might find difficulty. So we want to give you a small brief on how to navigate and how to go to various triggers and play around. So there are two games. One is the customized game for SGH, and the second game is a case study game. So that is a general case study. So that game is split into two parts, 2A and 2B. So the process in this evaluation would be you need to play all these three games, and then after you complete, you should play till the end until you say your game completed. So you have to play till the end. All the gameplay data will be recorded in our database, which will reflect in the dashboard eventually. So after you finish playing all the three games, you will be going to an evaluation form, and you will be evaluating. There are about 15 questions. So I will go through each one of this process now briefly, so that you all understand what is what you're supposed to do in this whole evaluation process. Yeah. So first, I will have Lee. Lee, can you share your screen with the game? Yeah. So this is our software. It's called 3D Hype, and you will get to this login page once you launch the application. After the demo, I'll show you how to download the software and launch the application. So you will need a user credential to log into this software, which I'll also be distributing to all the individual users, because Pixian has shared all the email addresses with me. I will share the email, the credentials to individual emails. So can you log in, Lee? So once you log in, this is what you will see. You will, in your case, sorry, Lee, can you go back?
Sorry, too fast.
Yeah. So you will only, this is our test environment. That's why you are seeing all the three. You will only see the SGH version of the game. So let me admit there's another person coming in. Okay. So you will see the SGH chapter or the game series. So once you tap on the game itself, you get to see the game level. As of now, you're seeing only level 1. So you need to evaluate this game, but we will also give you 2A and 2B. So totally you will see 3 levels. Okay? Sorry, 2 levels, but level 2 is part A and B. Yeah. So maybe now I think I'll leave to Lee to explain about the game. Yeah. Yeah, Lee, take it.
Sure. Yeah. So yeah, as Susie mentioned, this game is about MRI safety in healthcare. It's largely instructional in nature, with some assessment components thrown into it. So with that in mind, the way that we have designed the game was to break it up into two main uh, two main levels. What you see, level 1 and level 2. Mainly level 1 is the more instructive part of it, where you bring the players through um, the different MRI zones and introducing them to the different items and regulations involved. Afterwards, that's when in level 2, which is split into 2A and B, that is where you undergo a case study as a, they call it the chief risk officer, and you're supposed to analyze and piece together the events that occurred in an incident, right? That one would be a little bit more it has a bit more assessment inside the game lah. So basically, the player plays through level 1 first, gets a feel of the MRI zone, and with the information they gain from level 1, they play level 2. Okay, so once you come into once you've logged in and you've selected your institution, you'll see the gamelets here. Simply tap on the gamelets. The first time when you enter, this play button will be a download button. So please download it that before you play it, right? And it may take a while depending on your internet connection and your CPU setup as well. So just be patient, right? It's okay. We start. You go in. You click play. Right.
Hi there.
So
Welcome to the National Neuroscience
these are
Institute
introduction comics.
Neuroradiology Department.
Can
So
you hear
glad
the
you could
audio?
join us. My name is Helen, and I am a radiographer here.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Okay. Yeah. So these are basically introduction comics. When you see them, you simply have to click to continue. Right. Whenever you are in doubt, just tap anywhere on the background to continue.
Everyone has a role to play in MRI. To control. Right now, we are standing in zone.
Okay. So this is the movement tutorials. Basically, you use WASD to move forward, back, left, and right. And you use the right mouse button to swivel the camera, or Q and E. So let me show you what I mean. You use WASD to move forward, back, left, and right, and then or you use the Q and E buttons to swivel the camera, or the right mouse button. Okay, so throughout the game, you'll find these info icons. These icons basically guide you to where you need to go next. So if anytime you wish to interact with these icons, you just need to walk up to them, right? And it will trigger.
Excuse me, I'm having a problem with my hip.
These
and
are
it's painful
simply
to walk. Will you mind helping me, please?
These are simply dialogues, just to set some storyline up. You just have to click through them. Try to listen to. Try not to be too trigger happy when you're clicking through the dialogue, because there are important information embedded in the dialogue sometimes, right? That you need to know in order to progress with the game.
Of course.
You will have, you will have instructions in the dialogue on what to do next. The idea here is we have made the games very small. The game consists of 5 minutes per play. If you miss, you can't play. You can't go back. You have to play the game from the start.
Right, you have to restart again.
This is the wheelchair Jasmine needs.
So just when in doubt, follow the icon.
Thank you.
Icons.
Now please help me to the registration counter.
Yeah, and this version of the game, you're kind of hearing.
Good day, ma'am.
You won't be hearing that in the live version. Or I think it's reduced.
Before we bring you in for your MRI,
Sure. Well done.
Okay, now those are the comic strips. So whenever you see a comic, always click.
You have just entered Zone 2.
So always walk towards the trigger.
As you can see, there are several patients. This is Zone 4. It contains objects, MRI.
So I spent barely too long on all these infographics.
You may
need
now
them when you're
explore
playing
Zone
them.
4.
Okay, so right. So if you can see over here, there's a whole bunch of info triggers. Each one will trigger a corresponding slide, right? Once you are done with all of them, only then can you proceed with the game. So if there are any outstanding info triggers anywhere else that you encounter in the game, just make sure you trigger all of them.
You've looked at all the... However, you'll have to show your understanding.
Okay, the last thing I wanted to demo here is, okay, so at intervals, you'll be encountering these, what we call mini games. Just try to read the instructions carefully, right? If in doubt, you can just trigger it by clicking on the little eye at the top left-hand corner to see what it is about. And for these types of games, you basically need to drag the tiles or whatever that's presented here into the correct spots, right, on the left. So you just simply drag. Right. Once you are done dragging, that's when you hit the submit button on the bottom right corner. Right. So you see most of our mini games will have a similar format, right, where you do something and then you hit submit to continue. Submit, you get it correct. Right. Okay. So yeah,
We are now standing in Zone 3.
I shan't go through everything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Lee purposely went faster because we want you to experience it. So we just want to give you an introduction on how to play the game, how to navigate, and the various game elements in the game. So that is the game. So let me share how to. Um, so this will be the installation guide. Let me share my screen. Just hold on. Okay, so this is the installation guide that I will be sending you all after this call. So this is the minimum system requirement. So you will need a certain system requirement to play this game to have a better experience of the game. If you have a lower configuration, there are chances that your game will be lagged, or all the avatars and the world, it'll be a little pixelated. So to have a better experience, we recommend this system requirement for Windows. And if it would be nice if you all can tell me if you want Mac version, then I could give you a Mac build as well. But yeah, we will give you a Mac version of the software as well. So those who have Mac can use that particular software. So all you have to do is download from this zip file. So there is a zip file I will give you. So you download the software and extract the zip file into a folder in your local system. So once you extract the file, you will get this folder, 3D Hive Mobi Windows client, and you'll get to see this exe file called 3dhive.mobi. So double click on that. So when you double click, you will get this prompt. This don't get worried. Our software is all safe. This is because we have not yet attached our SSL certificate. So once we attach the SSL certificate, you will not be prompted with this prompt. But eventually, I think when we roll out the game, it will be on your LMS. It is going to go through your LMS, or it will be a web version of the game. So this, you don't have to worry about this so much. Yeah. So you just click on more information and allow the application to run for now. So yeah, you run the application. And this is our main configuration setting. So try and set to your maximum screen size, whatever screen size you have, and keep it, click on the windowed as well. And the graphics quality, keep it at fastest so that you can have a better gaming, graphic experience, just like how Lee demonstrated just now. So you, if not, there will be some um, some lags, and the graphic quality will be sacrificed a little bit if you don't. So please make sure the settings are right. Then click on play. That will lead you to the login page. So just now you noticed as well, I'll give you the credentials to individual emails. So kindly use your own credentials. Don't use other credentials.
The window mode is not working. It still triggers a full screen.
You have the software?
You flashed up the link, I typed it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was very fast.
So the window mode is not working well. Yeah, just to let you know.
I mean, what do you mean? You can't tap, you can't click here, is it?
No, I clicked on the window mode, but it was still a full screen.
Oh,
I was expecting a window mode instead of a full screen. Yeah.
it should be a window mode. Okay. You're using Windows also, right? You're not using
Yeah,
Mac,
I'm using Windows 10 Pro.
Sometimes
using
it
what,
could
sorry?
be the resolution.
Okay,
If you
let me
set
just,
it to be lower and then you go windowed and you play it, because the windowed mode will scale according to what is shown in according to the screen size.
so I was running a 1176 by 664.
1176 by 664 on
Yeah, it's actually your lowest.
Okay.
Is that the maximum, is it?
No, that's the lowest.
Lowest? Oh,
Yeah.
then you should see the Windows. Yeah. Okay, we'll check on that and we'll get back to you. Let's see.
Okay.
But that will not, I mean, it will not affect the gameplay anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I'll give you the credentials. So use the credentials and log in. So this is the game icon you'll see, just like how we just saw in the demonstration. So you click on that, which will lead you to the gamelet screen. So this is what you will be seeing: level 1, level 2, A and B. So the very first time when you install the software, you have to download the game. So you tap on the download or click on the download. So it will take some time. It shouldn't take more than 1 to 2 minutes actually. Yeah, then you will see various 3 different progression of downloads. It will extract, it will pull the assets and download completed. It will download all the other game files. So once it's all completed and downloaded, you will get to see this play button. So click on the play button, which will take you to the game. So once you go to the game, you will also see this loading screen. This loading screen basically means it is setting up your 3D virtual world. So you should also understand that these games are all 3D, and it takes some time to set up and load, depending on your how well configured your computers are. So once you see after the loading screen, you will get to this page where just now you saw Lee demonstrating. Actually, the artwork you're seeing is from the NNI version of the installation guide. Yeah. So whenever you get to see a comic, we call this a comic screen or an information slide or whatever, always try to click so that you can proceed further. We say tap because these games are available on the mobile devices as well. Now, as of now, we've been testing on the mobile device. It's not fully available yet. Very soon, it will be available in the Android phones. So these are the simple navigations, which we also went through when Lee was going through. Use the WSAD or your up and down arrow key also should be fine. And you use the mouse clicks to swivel the camera. And yeah, so whenever you see trigger icons, always walk towards it because there is some information for you. So when you want to quit the game in between, you could either press an escape or you can tap on the delete button. Okay, this is slightly older version of the game. just now in your version least demonstrated, you would have seen there's a delete button. So you can just tap on the gamelet and delete, or you can escape and you can quit the game. Yeah. So this is the installation guide. It's very simple. It's full of graphics and very less text. So you please go through this before you, if you have any issues in the playing the game or installing the software or the games. Yeah. So next after this, I have the evaluation form. Can you see my screen? Stop and share.
No, not yet. You need to reshare, yeah.
So like I told, always play the games till the end. If not, your data will not be, all the gameplay data is recorded at the back end. So let me show you the leaderboard first. So this is the leaderboard. So this is how you will see, Oh, Pixian, you have played the game before, is it? You have played the game on November something. So all the data will be recorded.
As you see, the leaderboard isn't showing.
Oh, is it showing?
Yeah, just try again.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So this is the leaderboard. This is the dashboard where all your data that is recorded will be displayed. This is given access to administrators or the game administrators who will see all the gameplay data. They can tap on this dashboard and they'll get to see. If not, for individual users, you will see the leaderboard. So you click on the leaderboard and you will see your own scores. So in the dashboard, you get to see everyone's scores. So who are all the users who have played the games. And, yeah. So once you get into the detail, you can see the detailed information of each gameplay. So all the actions that are in the game are recorded. And this is how we display the data. Actually, this is something we are improving further. We want more visuals to display all the data. We are improving. This is just the first draft of the microsite or the dashboard. So you'll know what is the MCQ, whether you answered right or wrong and all that, how many attempts you took, all the details are recorded at the back end. So please play the game till the end, until you see the game completed screen. So after you play all the 3 games, please come to this. Can see, right, Lee? Can see the evaluation.
Yeah.
Form. Yeah.
Yep.
Please come to this evaluation form. I'll also be providing you the link to this evaluation form. So there are about 15 questions, 15 just simple multiple choice questions. And the last question is open-ended feedback, where you can just give your comments about anything, about any particular game or all the games. So this is very useful for us. So please give your honest feedback. Please kindly don't put everything as neutral. It doesn't help us. We need to get at least 90% positive or a nice feedback. But it's okay, but you give us your honest feedback on this. So this is very important. We will be generating reports on this feedback and submitting for our LTAG grant to SSG. Yeah. So these are the main evaluation process. So I'll give you the installation guide with the URL to install and the credentials and the links to the evaluation form itself. So just you need to play the game and install the software, download the game, play the game, and fill in the evaluation form. And all your data will be recorded in the dashboard as well. So we will give you about say 2 weeks to play. Let us know if it is too short. We can always extend it. Yeah. So yeah, that's about the whole evaluation process. Anyone have any questions? Someone asked me something about the game. Eddie, right? Eddie was asking me how big the file size is. Yeah, generally our file sizes are like about 30 MB each gamelet. When I say gamelet, is that each levels you saw inside the software. So each game is around 30 MB, and yeah, it kind of downloads very fast. So there will be times that where we will update the game. I think in this case we wouldn't be, because the games are almost at the final stages. So if you see any update on top of the gamelet, so please tap on the update to get the latest version of the game. Yeah. Any questions, Mixian? Is she there? Okay, I can.
Pixie was away for a while.
Oh, she went out for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Lee, have I covered everything? Have I missed anything?
No, everything is there already.
There, right?
Yeah.
It's actually very simple game, and actually the MRI games have come out very well, and I'm happy that you all are evaluating it, and you all are the experts, so you can give us your feedback on how realistic the game is for you and how useful it is. The questions are very simple. The evaluation questions, 15 questions, are quite straightforward and simple. Yeah. So I think we wait for Pixie to come back.
But I think she won't be back so soon though.
Oh.
Yeah, because I think she got out to settle something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I will end the call. What I will be doing is I'm recording this call, as I told you in the start of the meeting. So we will upload this recording to the YouTube channel, and we'll give you that link as well. So for those who have missed the other 7 or 8 of them who have missed this demonstration, they can go through that YouTube and link and start playing the game. And one more important thing is I will be needing an attendance sheet. So for today's attendance, like the 4 of you who are here, I'll also give you an Excel sheet. I'll upload the Excel sheet as well. So please fill in your details there. I think whatever detail I have of yours, your email address, I'll put in there. So there's a requirement for NRIC, the last 4 digit. So either you put your NRIC last, I think, yeah, you have to put only, because in case of doctors, they said they'll put their NCR numbers and all that. So I think it will be helpful if you could put your last 4 digits. This is not for playware, this is for the submission to SSG. So yeah, as you all know that this development is completely on the LTAG learning technology adoption grant from SSG. So they want to know if we were actual users who have really tested the 10 users. So we need to provide all these details. So please help me with those details. So I'll give you that link also. Yeah. Okay. So if no more questions, then probably we can end this call. Yeah. I'll talk to Pixie later. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All of you. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. Bye.
Bye.